Hey YouTube, and I'm here bringing you guys my top 5 favorite gourmand fragrances from my collection, or colognes and fragrances that I think smell food-esque. They smell like food a little bit. They smell tasty. And I would like to give an honorable mention to Lattafa's Liam Gray. This one has like fig, black tea, I think cinnamon, or not cinnamon, but spices. It gives off cinnamon vibe, may or may not have cinnamon. This smells, when I first worn it, it smelled like I was in this bubble of vanilla ice cream. And then it also smelled like a vanilla chai tea, like a latte kind of. So like a mixture of a little bit of chai and more vanilla ice cream. Like the vanilla in this is really good. And it's one of my favorites. I think I already told you guys in the video, I really do like this one a lot. But yeah, it has that gourmand feel to it and smell. But it's not as gourmand as other ones on this list. So that's why I say honorable mention and not in the top 5. Number 5, Kismet Magic. Pretty simple. I had to put this on the list. It smells like alcohol. Alcohol is a consumable beverage. You can drink it. It's something people consume. And it kind of smells like it. It's within like the first hour. It has that alcohol smell, but it does dry down to more of like a sweet cinnamon, warm smell, and less alcohol-y cognac, bourbon, less of that. It still smells very good though. Very, very good. I'm probably gonna start wearing this one more. It is getting cold down here. We're starting to get a little warmer, even though it was just like 15, 12 degrees like a week or two ago. The weather here is very bipolar. Yeah, I'm gonna start wearing that one. Very gourmand. Has a cognac. I think it has dark chocolate, maybe honey, cinnamon, spices. And that's where it gets that. Some people would describe it as like an apple pie. I don't really get that, but I 100% get the alcohol, that bourbon cognac smell. I 100% get the alcoholic beverage smell, and a little bit of a warm, sweet spiciness in the dry down. Camera. Number 4. This doesn't particularly smell gourmand to me, but I've been told while wearing this in the air that other people think I smell like food. Like my mom said it smelled like warm apple pie-ish. My girlfriend told me it smelled like I came home from like a pastry store. And those are just, some examples of where I don't particularly smell it up close and on the skin, but in the air, it has more of a gourmand smell to it. It smells a little bit like food. And so, yeah, it's Camera. The first 3, honorable mention, these are all sub $30. Camera maybe like $35, depending on where you get it from. I got it for $29, I think. Number 3. All Harmain's Amber Oud Tobacco Edition. This smells like to me, like almost identical to a pumpkin spice chai latte. It was like the pumpkin brulee from Dutch Bros. This smells almost identical to it. Remember, I thought I was going crazy. I went and opened my container of chai. Smelled like 80% the same spice in here is in there. I was at Walmart and I was smelling this pumpkin spice stuff, and it smelled extremely similar to this. This is low-key gourmand. Starts out very spicy. This, best I can describe it as chai. This very spicy chai spice. Like the spices they put in chai. I think it's like allspice, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, stuff like that. This smells a lot close to this. Like it's crazy, the spice in here. And then the dried fruits gives it the sweetness. The vanilla gives it the sweetness. And as it dries down, it goes more from a strong, like like a pure chai tea, to like the vanilla and the dried fruits and all that, push it more towards a chai latte route. Never smelt this in the air, because, you know, I'm wearing it. I usually smell it very close. It's radiating off of me. I'm never smelling my own sillage. Well, I technically am, but stuff like camera, I'm smelling it closer. Like this smell, this, I'm not smelling it like as like a byproduct if someone were to walk off. I'm not smelling that little leftover scent bubble. You know what I'm saying? And so I've never known what this smelled like in the air. No one else smells it apparently that I know of. I've seen it online. I've seen some people compare this, the thing it's cloning, tobacco vanille. I've seen people compare that to like a chai latte, chai tea. So I know I'm not the only one. But in person, everyone just seems to think this smells like fall. Like that's the best way I can describe it. No one's ever like named a food dish. That's descriptive enough. Number 2, Ojan. Doesn't directly smell like a cinnamon roll or French toast, but I can promise you, if you're in a kitchen or going out to eat, the mixture of this and the other foods will amplify the gourmandness of this 10 times. When I wore this, I was upstairs. I think I was making toast or toasting some bread. No, like when I say toast, the toaster. Or I think I took a slice of French bread, buttered it up, put it on the pan. The mixture of this I was wearing, plus that, I thought someone was making a cinnamon roll. That's how good it smelled. And I was like, you know what? This may be my favorite fragrance, because it was when I had the sample. Honorable mention. This smells 99% the same as that, so this one also gives me that same effect when I'm around food. Just, I guess, that savory food smell mixed with this gives it that really close French toast, cinnamon French toast stick smell, cinnamon roll smell. It like takes the base smell of this and the smell of other foods, just amplifies it and like mixes with your senses. It makes it smell like a cinnamon roll, cinnamon French toast. Like it messes with my mind. You know, I have another honorable mention. Dark Temptations. Wore this to work like a year or two ago. And this caused me to wear this to work every day in the winter before I got into colognes, because it just straight up smelled like, because this doesn't last long. This lasts like an hour at most, 30 minutes. For that first hour I was at work, because I work at a restaurant, it just smelled like French toast everywhere I went. Cinnamon French toast, like French toast sticks, you know, the only ones you get from Walmart or like the store. It just smelled like that everywhere I went. And this fragrance is responsible for me getting in love with Gourmands, because this has like a chocolate note. I think it has whipped cream. What else? I guess cherry. Like this has gourmand notes in it. And when I wore this mixed with the smell of the food around me, it's like it manipulated my scent bubble. I know I keep saying the word scent bubble, but that's literally what it did. The surrounding scent of me smelling myself, it's like the smell of like oncoming scents from my surroundings like collided and created like a very wonderful, amazing smell that I love. Yeah, number 2 was Ojan, and honorable mention, Milano Privé. Also Dark Temptations. Those have all given me an experience where the surrounding has changed the way it smelled. Those are the only fragrances actually, because these other, the first 4, I've worn those to work too. Well, 3 of them, and it never mixed with the surrounding smell of the other foods and created that, you know, mixture, that cinnamon toast or any other food, to be honest. It just kept its original smell. Only Ojan and Milano Privé and Dark Temptations I've worn. And when I got to work and was around the food, it like changed the scent profile entirely. They still smell good on their own though. So, yeah, if this wasn't obvious, number 1, followed by kerosene. Even through the bag, this smells like straight up coffee and syrup. It's strong, it's crazy strong. And lucky for me, I love the way syrup smells, so I might buy myself a full bottle of this one day. The opening smells a lot like a freshly brewed medium roast coffee. No creamer, no nothing, just pure coffee. And then the sillage around it, that smells like pure maple syrup. like you're at a cafe basically. Because you get the coffee smell from the coffee like at a cafe. And then you also get the smell of that strong maple syrup. I'm gonna ask my girlfriend how it smells. What's it smell like to you?
Syrup.
See, she says syrup, guys. Like this, it is, I wouldn't say the word scary, but it's crazy how accurate this smells to maple syrup. Even though I don't even think syrup is a note. I think it's like coffee, caramel, vanilla, spices. These are off the top of my head. I don't remember the notes 100%, but I don't think maple syrup is directly a note in this fragrance. And it's just crazy how strong this is too. This is like, if you love the way like IHOP smells like a breakfast restaurant, this would be your dream. Like, you could walk into a breakfast restaurant and just blend in. No one would even know you were in a fragrance. Yeah, this is these are more, not necessarily my favorite gourmands, but how gourmand they are. Probably should have said that better in the beginning, because obviously my favorite fragrance is this. If I were to list them in order for my favorites, it'd go this, Liam, this, and Kismet last. So obviously this smells like Ojan, so this is right behind Ojan, but this is honorable mention. You know, didn't make the list. Actually, I put this above Kismet, so this would be number 4. So yeah, if I had to list my favorites out of these gourmands, I'd obviously, you know, Ojan, Kamra, Liam, Tobacco Edition, El Harmain, and Kerosene, and then Kismet Magic. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have any recommendations for any gourmands you have, I may or may not buy them and check them out. But yeah, tell me what your favorite gourmands are. If you want to know where to get these fragrances from, just type it in the comments. I'll send you a link. I got almost all of these from Joma Shop. So, besides like 2 of them. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.